Second Nature for Children is in the house. Coach, how you doing?
Always, man. Great, great, great. Now what's up?
Man, I'm doing absolutely great. So, Facebook family, make sure you go over to YouTube, like, subscribe, and share. YouTube family, you already know. Our new listeners coming in, make sure you like, subscribe, and share. We're gonna get right to it. We just had our challenge week. As a matter of fact, today should be the last day of that challenge, that 7 day challenge. So I hope everyone took the challenge. I hope everyone is working to take their lives to another level because that's definitely what we're about, helping us as a people, helping the community, and let's take things to another level, family. Today, Coach, I want to talk to you about why blacks keep saying we have to find solutions. I'm gonna tell you the truth about me. I'm sick and tired of hearing us talking about that we have to find solutions when solutions have already been found. We don't have to find solutions. And I want to share with us tonight a little bit about you are the solution to a lot of the problems that's going on. So let's jump right into it. When we're talking about solutions, we're talking about the solving of a problem. And we know we got a lot of problems in the Black community. And when I'm scrolling through YouTube and I'm hearing us talk about the Black community, we be addressing the problems and not the solutions. And I see that they may have a million views on problems. We love hearing gossip and a lot of mess. And here it is that we are bringing solutions. And let me tell you, this thing is not hard. It's simple. The process, the work is what scares a lot of us off, but it's very simple. And so a solution is the solving of a problem. So we're going to deal with some problems and we're going to give some solutions tonight. Explanation or answer to something. Now, a problem is working something out. When we're going to work something out. Okay, let's look at some problems right quick. And I'm dealing with some conversations that I had during the course of the week with some of us because I'm not understanding. Every time I look around, we're talking about, I wonder what's going on. Mr. King, what you think the solutions are. And I'm telling people the solutions are you. You are the solution. Because watch this right here. And then we're going to deal with it from a children aspect because we was talking about children during the course of this week. So let's look at it. When it comes to children, right here in Atlanta this week, last week, the week prior, we just had two little boys under the age of 13 that were shot and killed after 12 a.m. That's a problem. And then everyone comes on news and you see them crying and they always talking about we got to come up with some solutions. We got a lot of problems. We got this. And let me tell you something. Of course, that's a problem. When you got two 13-year-olds being shot after 12 a.m. But watch this solution right here. Watch this solution because there is a solution to the problem. Parents, have your kids in the house before 12 o'clock a.m. or sooner. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. See that problem? So you got two kids being shot after 12 a.m. Hell, I'm not out after 12 a.m. I know the times that we're in right now. That anything after 12 a.m., hell, anything up to 11 o'clock, 10 o'clock, you got to be careful. So definitely two 13-year-olds after 12, that's not good. What the parents are. See? But then we'll be on news crying about we got to find solutions. No, we've already found the solution. The solution is parents have your kids in before 12 a.m. or sooner. Marinate on that solution for a minute. Now, why are these kids out of control? I hear that a lot. You work with kids, you've been working with kids for so long. Why are these kids out of control? Well, here's a solution. If you're saying that's a problem, once again, parents need to be more nurturing and more responsible for their kids. See that? Problem, children out of control. Solution, parents, be more nurturing and be more responsible for your kids. Can you see where I'm kind of going with this? When we're dealing with children, a lot of times when we see that we having a lot of problems with the children, it's the parents.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. I just want to slow down. I want them to get this right here. So now that we're seeing that a lot of the parents is one of the biggest problems that we're having with our children. Now, I know we have some good parents. I want everybody to stop it. I'm not talking about all. I know we have some good parents who have kids that are rebellion. All right? Get them some help. If they need help, get them some help. But on a larger scale, when we're dealing with children and we see that our children are out of control, we gotta put that responsibility on those parents. Problem, children, solution, parents need to start nurturing and being more responsible. All right, let's deal with a problem. Our mindset. Our mindset is a problem. Watch this right here. Solution, work on making changes. What you mean it's hard? Well, we got to find them. We can already found them. We got a problem with our mindset. The solution, we got to start making changes. See how simple it is? Y'all just scared of the process. Let's deal with another problem. Having children with multiple partners. That's a problem. Watch the solution. Stop it. Stop it. Stop having children with multiple partners. Get control of yourself. Men and women. See that solution? Problem? We having too many outside children. We having too many children with outside partners. Stop it. Solution. What you got to find? What you looking for? I'm giving them to you. Problem. Not ready for the responsibility of nurturing children. You're not ready for the responsibility of nurturing children. That's a problem that we having. Watch the solution. Wait until you are ready. That could come with waiting until you mature more, being more stable, hoping that you find the right mate. See that? See that? You see the problem? Not being ready for the responsibility. The solution, wait, settle down, get more stable. Try your best to find the right partner to begin to have children with. You can be with someone and be in a relationship and don't have children. So when y'all begin to go through that mess, when y'all split up, then the child don't have to pay the price for y'all acting a fool with each other. See the solution? I'm sick and tired of us talking about we got to find solutions. The solutions are already here. What we got to find? Problem. Looking for others to raise your kids. That's a problem. A lot of us do it, especially in the Black community, especially what they call the low income community, where I've been working for over 30 something years. We're always looking for someone else to raise our children. Solution. You be responsible for your kids. What we looking for? Problem. Looking for others to raise our children. The teacher, the pastor, the whoever. No. Solution. You be responsible for your child. Problem. Putting people and stuff over your kids. That's a problem. Putting people and stuff over your kids. Solution. Put your kids first. They didn't ask to come here. See that? You ain't got to find that. You ain't got to find that. Problem. Stop being your children's friend first. That's a problem. Stop being their friend first. Solution. Be their parent first. It's simple. Why are we making this so hard? Why we keep talking about we got to find solutions? The solutions have already been found. All you got to do is add up the problems, then answer them. And I can go on and on. Believe me, I can go on and on. But Coach, I'm getting ready to let you jump in because I can go on and on. And if you having any problems, there's my email. I have a comment section. I guarantee you that whatever your problem is, there's a solution. We can get it figured out. I'm sick and tired of us as a people keep talking about we got to find solutions. And every time something happens, we on news crying, nose snotty about this and that, when there was a very simple solution to what just happened if you would have just did something different. I'm sick and tired of it. We got to stop. We got to stop. Go ahead on, coach. You want to share whatever you want to share. I'll come back later.
It just reminds me of a conversation I had with a co-worker. Because no, some jump off in regards to kids. And I said, then, and I still stick by it, if you hold the parents accountable, all of that will be nipped in the bud because the parents do not want to have to pay the piper for these kids. And one of my coworkers said, man, that ain't right. And I understand you got your opinion, bro, but I'm talking about a solution to a problem that's not going anywhere. It's just getting bigger. You can't hold a kid but so accountable because of the rules, regulations, legislation, all of that. Then I tell you what, you the parent, we can hold you accountable. Okay, you pay the price. They can't do the time, then you do the time. They can't pay the fine, you pay the fine. You know what I mean? I said it then, and I stand by that. The solutions are there, like you said, but it's just about implementing it. You know, folks, you talking about holding people accountable, man. And if someone don't hold themselves accountable, and we talking about male or female, they don't hold themselves accountable. Like you talking about changing the mindset. If they don't feel that they have to change them, we can still have this over and over and over and over again. This ain't nothing new, man. It's a different day, but it's the same old problem. Just the age is getting younger and younger and younger. And we saw it years ago advancing, but we paid no mind. What's wrong with these kids? You hear adults say it all the time. Kind of like that's how you brought us together and had the meeting, and we are where we are right now because the kids, you know what I mean? Yeah. And what most people say, oh man, these kids, man, these kids, you know. And so many people came, but they don't want to deal with that. Come on, man. You know what I mean? So yeah, implementation of the issue. And then if that individual, male or female, adult or child, don't feel that there's some repercussions, they can keep doing what they're doing. So we got a whole who can pay the piper. Or you working, okay, fine. You can pay the fine. You can't pay the fine, okay, you do the time. I mean, come on, you know. But that's what I believe, man. That's what I believe. That's the implementation, and people don't want to hold themselves accountable. You got to realize that what you're doing to yourself and society, it's not benefiting society. It's only benefiting the system. And you working in cohesion with the system. That means you are our enemy. That means you are our enemy. You know what I mean? You're making the system better. Are you serious? Come on, man. Come on. So, yeah, man. Parents, y'all need to tighten up, man.
Yep.
12, 13, 14. They ain't no way they're supposed to be out of the house. But come on. Come on, man. Then you need to tighten up, man. You need to tighten up. So,
And when you hear, coach, a lot of the things that is going on with our young children and our young people and our youth, a lot of the solutions definitely falls back on the parents. And the parents are not being responsible for their children. It's like even when I'm in the gym a lot of times and a parent know that their children should not be in this area, in this facility at this time. And you can just see the parents bring children into the weight room, and you can see the children just running all over the place like it's a playground. And the parent says nothing, they says nothing. So our parents, when it comes to the children, they're gonna have to step up to the plate. They're gonna have to do better when it comes to the children because a lot of things that is going on with these kids right now, the parents should be held responsible for a lot of the things and a lot of the actions of their children because they're not nurturing, not that they're not parenting, because once again, a male and a female coming together to have an offspring as a parent doesn't mean nothing until they show love and begin to nurture that offspring. So that's one of the problems that we're having. Just being a parent is not meaning nothing. And that's why we see the children are so out of control And then a lot of our so-called parents have dealt with, especially talking about the Black community once again, has dealt and still dealing with so much trauma. You understand? And where I'm coming from, we smoking, we doing all kind of smoking. I'm saying you could be in your car and you could smell the car 5 cars down from you. So I just want you to see all the drugs that we're putting in our bodies, male and female. And now, once we come together, we're not thinking that once we have that offspring with all those drugs that we have in our body, and now when your baby come out with some type of mental defect, you understand? And if you mess around and don't get that baby treated, now that baby is getting ready to be a menace to society a lot of times because it's dealing with a lot of mental issues that mom and dad can brought on to that child. So as adults and as the so-called parent, we have to get it together. And once it comes to our children on a higher scale, unless someone can show me something different, there's my email address, comment section. If you could show me something different about when our children find themselves in a bound or in trouble about something, who's more responsible than their parents? I would love for you to share that information with me. Do that for me. Now let's deal with another problem. Another problem that we're having in the Black community is we won't even come together to help each other. That's another problem that we're having. You know, a lot of us right now, man, we just go on with our lives. You know, our concern is not for no one else. And that's a big problem that we're having in the Black community. And I would say this right here because people are listening. And then once they finish listening, they just go on and carry on their lives because spiritually, our people are dead spiritually. And there is no, you can't tell me all of these church people I hear and I see on Facebook and I see on YouTube talking all this mess about Jesus this and Jesus that, Jesus this and Jesus that, and I don't see them doing nothing. I don't see them doing nothing for the betterment of helping our people. All I see them doing is pushing out the Jesus or the Allah or whatever religion they are, but I don't see them doing any work. Just sharing that information, you got to understand, Brahma era is gone. You still trying to push that old religious, this generation today, they don't care nothing about your belief. So you got to find another way to reach them. And that is showing that Jesus in you, showing that Allah in you, showing whatever faith that you believe in. You got to be able to show that faith to the children because just telling them in this time and age, it's not working. It's not working. So that's a problem that we won't even come together. I've been reaching out to us for over a year now to let's come together. Listen, it don't cost nothing to say, hey, let's sit down at the table to see how we can help each other. It costs nothing. Now watch us. We'll go and be fooled into scams, give our money away. I want you to go on YouTube and listen to the information that's being given out to our people and see how much money we give out to these YouTubers that has nothing to do with the betterment of the life that's given the money, and you're only helping the YouTuber who's bringing you information that won't do nothing to help your life. And you're gonna tell me we are so far behind. But let me give you a solution. Watch this right here. Because like I told you, I can give all you got to do is send me the problem. Be part of an organization that's working for the betterment of the Black community. If you need one, Second Nature for Children, Inc. We waiting on you to come be a part of what we're doing. You can check us out, our Facebook page, our website. Here's our YouTube channel. If you're not a part in your community of doing something for the betterment to help our people, especially our children, and my focus is definitely on our children because a lot of us have gotten to the age where we can't help each other. It just won't happen because we won't change to help each other. That's the sad part. That's why we're so far behind, because we won't help each other. We're mentally enslaved into me, my, and we have no concern for our fellow people. And that's a problem. So until we say, you know what, it's time for us to come together as a people, organize, be part of some type of organization, investigate the organization. I didn't say just go out and join nobody. I didn't say just come and join me. I just gave you the information so that you can investigate Second Nature for Children if you want to be part of Second Nature for Children. But we must come together instead of just listening to the information and moving on, because I can guarantee you, you need help in one of these areas, either dealing with your physical, your mental, or your spiritual. I guarantee you, we all need help. We all always under construction. Don't nobody have it all together. And once you feel like you got it all together, you a fool. I said it. If you think you got it all together and you don't need help, you don't need to better yourself in these areas, you a fool. So that's a solution for you to join some type of organization for the betterment of the Black community. Let's deal with another Coach, you got anything you want to share?
So you're asking people to do the right thing because it's the right thing? That what you saying?
I'm asking folks to do the
Okay.
right thing because it's the right thing to do. Ain't that something?
All right.
Ain't that
Okay.
something? And then I'm not coming scamming. I'm not coming asking for anything. I'm not trying to sell you a dream. I'm not trying to sell you a belief. And it's something how it's easy to fool us and for us to be scammed until people coming into the community with that mess that does nothing to help us, and we gravitate toward it. Now here, yourself and me, we coming in trying to do something for the betterment, and the people won't even grab a hope to it because it comes with a responsibility. Wow. Yeah.
But I hear a question that will probably for most people,
Okay.
what's in it for me?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
What's in it for me?
Yeah, it's exactly what I'm saying. And that's a very selfish, because if you got it together, then we need to move on and help somebody else. So what's in it for you is you being able to show that concern and compassion that you can help somebody else. That's what that so that lets me know spiritually you are so dead to even ask what's in it for you, when if you got it together, you don't see where you need to help. And that's a great question, Coach, because if that's the question that they have, it lets me know that they are spiritually dead. Because especially if they are a religious type of person, what if Jesus said, hell, I got mine, you got to get yours? What's in it for me helping you? Or what's in it for me saving you? How bad would that be? How bad would that be? So that's a very selfish mindset. And you are absolutely right. A lot of us might be saying, because I said earlier, we are definitely a very selfish people, and if it has nothing to do with me and my household, then I'm going to let that stay out there. That's why I said it's a problem that we won't even come together to help each other. See, that's the problem. That's a problem. And that mindset, what's in it for me, is a problem. Because do you know the gratification that I get to help someone, how I feel when I help someone? Oh my God, that lets me
Yeah,
know.
I was gonna go there because I can tell it's a feeling that you just gotta do it. You just gotta do it. And the first time I got that feeling is years ago. A group of us got together and put together some food, cooked some food and stuff, and took to the shelter for battered women. And that feeling that they appreciate somebody who don't know them, looking out for them and their kids, I'm like, wow,
You
you know what
see?
I mean? So it's something that, yeah, yeah.
And so that's what I mean. So when you are spiritually connected, you wouldn't even have to ask that question, because when you're spiritually connected, automatic, you want to help someone else. You want to help someone
Yep,
else. You understand?
yep.
So when you ask me what's in it for me, now you're letting me know that you're spiritually disconnected. You understand what I'm saying now?
I got
and
it.
and that's a problem that we're having. And I've said it in many videos. The reason we can't get nothing done as a people because we are spiritually disconnected. Because when you become connected, you won't even have to ask that question. What's in it for me? You would know what's in it for me. I just stated the gratification, man, of helping someone else is untouchable. But we're not connected, and we don't give a damn about our fellow man. That's a problem. And a lot of us are so-called church people. That's a bigger problem. I don't see Jesus in us at all. I don't see Jesus in us. I'm going to say it again, at all. If you overweight or obese, or you just sick that you brought on yourself, that's a problem. If you overweight or obese, or you sick and have a sickness that you brought on yourself, that is a problem. Here's a solution. Start exercising and clean your eating up. God, I told you it ain't hard. The process that you have to go through, learning how to connect the mind and the soul together, now that's the process, but it's simple. If you overweight and obese, hell, start exercising and cleaning your eating up. It's not hard, family. The process is the work. The answer is right there. I'm giving it to you today. I'm sick and tired of we got to find solutions. No, the solutions have already been found. You are just not implementing them. I'm sick. Coach, I'm tired.
So what about those? Well, I mean, not mean to cut you, but what about those that said that you got to die from something? I hear that all the time. You got to die from something.
You know, let me tell you something. Some responses, coach, I just move myself away from it. Yeah. Once the conversation gets stupid, I make sure I remove myself away from that conversation. Yeah, that's what I do because I know stupidity runs rapid in the community as well. And so if that's the way you look at things, I'm not going to sit here and engage that mindset. See, that mindset that I was telling you about earlier. Remember, I told you the first thing I told you that was a problem, our mindset. Remember, our mindset. And until we learn to change it, the solution is working on changing that mindset. So once I hear certain mindsets, I get away from it unless it want to change. I'm not going to sit and deal with stupidity, coach. I'm gone. I let them, I let them do that. That's the first thing I said. Problem, our mindset. Solution, work on changing it. So once I hear certain things, once I hear that stupidity, once I hear that lack of common sense, I'm gone. Because my mind won't entertain it.
What I normally say is, so you can let the doctor and the pharmacist bleed you dry before you leave it, and go right ahead then.
Absolutely.
Go right ahead.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Another thing we dealing with in the Black community, coach, we dealing with a lot of depression and we stressed out. It's a problem that I'm hearing a lot. I'm hearing that a lot, coach. I'm depressed. I'm stressed out. Here's a solution. Here's another solution. Another reason to start exercising. Get your dopamine, your serotonin moving through your body to help you be and put you on a better mood. If you see you need to get help, get help. I'm hearing about being depressed. I'm so stressed. Start exercising. Get those chemicals flowing through your body that can put you in another mindset, that can put you in another mood. That's all you got to do. Get with someone to help you with your mental state. It's real simple, family. And if you need help, once again, get help. See how easy it's not hard. Here go another problem. I told you I got them for all from the conversations that I be having. We keep doing absolutely the same old crazy thing, looking for something different. That's a problem. We keep doing the same old crazy thing, looking for something different. Here's a solution. I've already found it for you, so you ain't got to tell me. I'm sick of y'all telling me we got to find solutions. No, we don't. They found. When we keep doing the same old crazy thing, that's a problem. Solution. Think you make better decisions. Have you ever thought about that? Have you ever thought about sitting down, thinking, and then making better decisions?
That's a big part of the depression and the stress, especially poor financial decisions, poor financial choices. That's a big part of full stress and depression because they can't facilitate their needs because of the finances. Hence, they're depressed.
And here's a solution. Here's a solution. Here's a solution. Think and make better decisions. Because a lot of times you find yourself in financial distress because you've been making bad decisions.
Yeah.
You've been making bad. It's coach. It ain't hard. I need to go get my psychiatrist license. It ain't hard. I need to go get my license. Coach, one of the biggest reasons you're in a financial bind, not you personally, I'm talking about us as a people.
I got you. I got you.
Yeah, that you're in a financial bind. It's because you've been making bad decisions. That's why I say when you all stressed out and you depressed because you have put yourself in a bind. A lot of times when we're going through depression and we're going through stress, unless we are chemically unbalanced, then we may need to go seek another type of help. But a lot of times we are stressed and depressed because we have made bad decisions and we have put ourselves in a bind. So that's why I'm telling you now that you need to sit down, you need to think things out, and you need to make better decisions. And if you need help, snfchildren@gmail.com. I promise you I can help you. I'm a great decision maker. I'm always working on it. I'm always working on myself. And what I make sure I do, but one thing I can do, and a lot of times you have people, they give you great advice, they just don't live it. So what I make sure that I do, I make sure that the advice that I give, I live by it. And that's why at the end of the show, a lot of times when you give that great advice, when I tell you, Coach, I'm gonna take heed to that, I promise you, I'm listening to you. If ain't nobody else listening to you, I'm gonna make sure. Yeah. I don't care about it. If they don't want to hear it, I don't care. I'm gonna make sure that when you give that advice, okay, Coach, I got you. That's why my life is beautiful. Absolutely. That's why my life is beautiful because I'm willing to still listen and I'm willing to learn. I know what to take in. I know what to take out. I know what meat to chew. I know how to throw the bone out. You understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna always make sure that I'm listening so I can pick something up if I need to pick it up. And I know when I need to put something down. Last problem. We can't keep nothing going on that we start. We good starters at stuff. We great starters at stuff, but we can't keep it going. Solution. Learn how to tap into the principles that dwell within you. And whatever, especially when you know you're doing something good, that you need to keep going, is going to take those principles. Because if you don't tap into those principles, here's a fact. If you don't tap into your principles, when you know it's something that you should be doing, you won't continue it. Because you have to tap into yourself, that which dwells within you, and that's where your consistency, once again, that's where your discipline, once again, that's where your tenacity, that's where all of those things, when you want to be successful at something, it comes from within you. And until you tap into them, you can start whatever you want to start, but I can guarantee you, you won't continue it until you tap into those principles. And Coach said a couple of weeks ago about standing on business and mentioned about standing on principles. That's what you need to stand on if you want to be successful. You need to stand on principles. And coach, I'm gonna leave it right there. You got anything you want to close us out with? You got 4 minutes and 18 seconds and close us out. I'm done. If they don't get it by now, coach, because like I say,
Hey.
I'm tired. I'm tired of all every time something happens, we all on news crying about solutions about this. Look, the solutions are there. The solutions are there. The thing is that we're not doing the work as a people to solve the problems, but the solutions are there. So don't come to me anymore talking about we got to find some solutions. Hell, we can already found them. And I can did 2 videos on solutions and they have low numbers. We're not trying to find no solutions, to be honest with you. We just want to cry when something happens. So I just gave it to you. No more excuses. Coach, you got 3 minutes. You close us out. I'm done.
Michael Jackson, man. Start with a man in the mirror. Ask him, or in this case, her, change your ways. The man or the woman in the mirror. That's where it starts from. You fix you, you can fix what's around you that's wrong. Then you can fix the people that's around you. Then y'all can go outside and fix what's going on outside, in the community. You can't stick your head out every now and again when you feel like it. What y'all doing? Y'all, that ain't right and all that. Where's that light in you to shine, to show them, oh man, I want to be like him, or I want to be like her. You know what I mean? So you got to start with that person in the mirror, man, first and foremost. I think a lot of us got a problem with three things, man: fear, honesty, and doubt. Not necessarily in that order. Fear, honesty, and doubt. The greatest lie you can tell is the one you tell to yourself. Whatever issues you got to take care of them because that's stopping you from moving forward. That's stopping you from being a better version of yourself. So stop lying to yourself and deal with what you got to deal with. You know, that's being honest. The fear of how bad can it be? It's bad right now. So how worse can it get? You don't know what's on the other side. We're talking about that mindset. You change that mindset, you change your actions, lets you know something's gonna change, man. You know. And don't doubt yourself. Don't be so hard on yourself. Keep pushing. It's about what's up ahead. You can't see everything what's up ahead. You know what's up, what was behind you, you know where you are presently, but what's up ahead, you can't see everything. So you gotta change how you move in order to get better results, you know. And you said it, I said it before, you said it, and I'm gonna say it again. We don't stand in business over here, we stand in principles. So hey, I think standing principle take you further, you know. So let's locked in, man, into our psyche that we can start with what's in the mirror, then we can move to what's around us, and then we can move what's in the community. So let's do that, man. Make this world better than the way we come into it and the way we see it. So that's my take, man.
Coach, I thank you. And once again, I'm gonna make sure that I always take heed on that last little information. And until the next time, I'll holler.
All right, peace out, man.